Hey everybody, welcome to Cheesehead Truck and welcome back if you're a repeat offender. As you can see, we got a new addition to the fleet. Watch the previous episode. I don't know, to be honest, I don't know if it's the one I want. I like the way it looks, but I don't like the gauges. So I'm almost thinking I need to buy the other one. We'll take this one for a ride. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a couple miles anyway. So let's get some work. I guess we're in Elko. We should be able to get a decent load out of here. Elko to Oakland, California. Oakland is really close to Sacramento. Like really close. If I could get one going to Sacramento. No. Well, I'm just thinking for the next garage. It's the only reason I was looking. Pay's good. Let's go to Oakland, California. Yeah, we'll be all right. We have time today to take a little bit longer load. So. All right, let's get inside the truck. Start the truck. Looks like we're not. See, I don't like the display. It should have miles to empty, and this one doesn't for some reason. Like I said, I'm going to keep it, and then I'll just end up adding another one. And I didn't want to do it off stream. This is where my load is. Reverse. What's this? Mirrors could be adjusted a little bit better. I think it's right there. I need the other mirrors. Where's the button? Two. Oh, I'm on this road. Go the other way. Back to first person. And enter. What the fuck? I didn't want to go in the truck. What the fuck is this? Leave. No, we're not trading it in already. There's my load thing. Nope, gotta go forward, you moron. That's all. Let's try that again. I just need to go start this all over again. Take the job. Yes. What the hell happened to my mirrors? Boy, am I off today. I need to just start all over. Boots. thought I adjusted all this stuff in the. I'm gonna adjust that mirror. I don't know if I like it. Let's see. This is straight down. I need to move the seat back. It's F4. Oops, that's forward. Back just a little bit. That way you get a better view of the mirrors. And that's my view. I can get rid of that one up there. That's F2. Yep, right. We want to go forward. Forward. I'm gonna have to put a little F on my steering wheel. I'm not sure that's forward. Okay, I swear we're gonna get on the road here yet. Full tank of gas, fuel, diesel. Gas in this truck could be all screwed. But, yeah, anyway, on here, I'm looking at the thing and it does not tell me mileage to empty. And that's really an important thing for me to have. For me. Just a personal preference. I mean, I'm not whining about it. I'm pissed off at myself, first of all, because I thought this was a truck. Apparently it was the cheaper version. Mm-hmm. Instead of the expensive. Oh well. Let's get some miles in. Get a delivery done. I should have just stuck with the same truck. You know that? Thought I'd be. I should have just stuck with the Peterbilt's that up and around. I mean, if I'm going to buy one that doesn't have it, I would go with the KW900 instead of this one. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm taking it up. I'm not venting, I guess. Mad that I didn't get the right truck. I'm not happy. And when I'm not happy, I don't. Something's gotta get changed. It's like in life, you can't just settle. You know what I'm saying? So say you were gonna buy a car. And I don't understand how people buy cars online without looking at test driving. And you can look at all the pictures you want. To physically get in the car and drive it. Oh yeah, this is nice, comfortable, but you know, it rides nice down the highway. It's just a beautiful vehicle. Or you buy it online, you pay nowadays 50, 60 grand for a new vehicle, and take it for a ride when you finally get to the vehicle. Say it's a couple hours away or whatever. I gotta have that one because it's whatever color. And it's kind of weird because I'm actually in kind of almost the same situation. But buying it and not taking it for an actual physical test drive is, in my opinion, is one of the stupidest things you can do. Because then you get in it and you're driving it. You've already bought this thing. You pulled out of the parking lot and you're driving down the highway and it's all yours. It's already paid for. Taking that money out of your checking account or whatever. All the loans have processed, all the stuff is done. You're driving it down the road. And it's not comfortable. It just doesn't feel right. I mean, I've driven cars. I've driven a lot of vehicles back in that time. And some are just, look around and say, this is nice. Some of them you get into it and you're like, well, this thing is stiff. I know it's going to get broke in, but it is not comfortable at all. It's not in the same realm. You're not happy with it. And in this situation, it's a video game, so I can say, screw you, I'm selling it. The other one, the real life situation, I don't think you can just get all your money back. If you've driven it down the road, it's now a used vehicle to the dealership. I'm a big fan of test driving. And even then, okay, say your local dealership has, we're just going to use Chevy Blazer, just as a straight up example. It's a brand new 2026 Chevy Blazer, and it's a blue one, just not the color you want. And but just to get the feel of it, you're going to drive it. Okay, it is nice. Runs great. That was the keyword right there. Runs great. And yeah, I like this. Can you get it to me in aquamarine? I'm just throwing these colors out there. I don't think even make them that color. And they're like, well, we can get you one. It's gonna be 1,000 miles away or 800 miles away, and we're gonna have to charge you $500 to bring it here, to dealer locate it, essentially. And you're like, well, for $500, I'll drive it. I gotta slow down here. For $500, I'll go get it. You know, let's get the loan process. So then you contact that dealership. You say, well, where's the dealership? This dealership's actually gonna lose out on a sale now. But you contact the other dealership and say, I want this. You have this? Yes, I do. Yeah. You buy it. You looked at all the pictures of it online. Okay, that's the one I want. Yep. I've already driven one. They're all, you know, what's the difference, you know, between this one and that one? Just the color. All the accessories are the same. It's got your power new roof and all that stuff and all your fancy GPS stuff. The whatever version. But you get there, it's already paid for. Driving it down the road, making some weird noises. I hear this on the last one. It just don't feel right. There's many things. I always have to test drive a vehicle. I'm not just gonna buy one unseen. I'm gonna use it as real life example. I'm looking to buy another motorcycle. Mini motos, what they call them. At my local dealership. Again, this is real date, real time. It's Easter Sunday. No BS. You guys aren't seeing this till late July, I think. Don't quote me on the date. Sometime around there. June or July. Anyway, but it's Easter morning. It's 5 o'clock on Easter morning. It's a cruise set. And in Wisconsin, it's still snowing crap on the ground. So I'm not going to be driving a motorcycle. I'm not going to be going to test drive one. Again, it's crappy. But eventually, I'm going to. And the dealership that I have in my area is that's the one that has one leg to it. Wrong color. That's it. I don't want a red one. I want a white one. So, back up the speed again. How many times I've taken this trip from Elko to, well, Elko to past Winnemucca, very past Winnemucca. Back when there was only Nevada, California, and Arizona. You just run this route, especially with fuel, non-stop, back. I get a picture, don't I? Let's move this over. Let's get on this side. We got a truck hauling trucks. Gotta zoom out a little bit so I can get my logo in there. Let's get a little bit more to the right. There we go. We can go upper left with the change time of day. I don't know what time of day it is. Well, it's not quite noon, but actually kind of like the yeah, like that. Let's get the sun on the right side. Actually, I mean, it was pretty much right where I needed it. To be fair. Got a picture. Now we can go back to driving. Anyway, so they have a red one. I don't want a red one. I want a white one. But I'm gonna go take it for a ride, as opposed to just calling up the dealership and saying set me up. You know, dealership is 2.5 hours away. Not real far, but it's all pretty much freeways. I call them freeways. The new generation calls them highways. Anything over 65 or 55 speed limit is a freeway or an interstate. By the way, for you younger viewers, highway is 55 speed limit. That's a highway. Anyway, I don't know if you didn't teach you that crap in driver's ed or what. I'm not gonna. This bike, motorcycle, mini moto, is not built for 65 or 75 mile an hour speed limits. It's meant for tooling around town. I'm just gonna use it to go back and forth to work, buzz around town. Errands, you know, run to the store, run to the grab a burger or something. Just trying to relive my childhood, I guess. And they're not that expensive. But again, I don't want a red one, I want a white one. But I've never driven one. So before I go crazy and get through the purchase thing, I am going to drive to my local dealership and actually take this thing for a ride. Also, I'm going to talk to them about the dealer they can get me one. You know, if they can order me one, would save me having to go get this thing or having to drive. I don't even know how many hours it would take if I went an alternate route. Obviously, the direct route is freeways, interstates, and it's 2.5 hours. If you take a painted corners, nice. It's like motocross track. If you take side roads, because I was kind of looking it up, I'm a map guy, so I was looking up different routes. I'm like, I can take this way, and go this way. Well, then I started moving the GPS around on my computer, and well, that 2.5 hour trip now is now 4-ish hours. What really wanna? If you've ever driven a motorcycle, especially a chain drive and a brand new one, it takes about 30 or 40 miles, if not even less, depending on what you're doing with it, before the chain starts to stretch. It just happens. New chain stretches up. And you have to have tools to tighten said chain back up. Otherwise, it'll continue to stretch and it'll start slapping. And then, yeah, it could actually potentially fall off and possibly cause damage and lose the chain. You could do all kinds of stuff if it gets to the point where it's too loose, super loose. And so I don't want that. I do not own a pickup truck. I have an SUV. This will not fit into an SUV. At least not my SUV. So I have to figure out an alternate. If I don't drive it back, which I don't plan on driving it back, that's too far. If I can get it dealer located or dealer traded or whatever, so that it's here in my local place. It's literally a 2-mile drive across town, which is what I'm looking for. Again, I didn't want to settle for the red one. Just because it's local doesn't mean I want it. I want a white one. I don't want a fucking red one. Pardon my French. I want a red one. It doesn't cost any more to get a blue or there's blue, red, and white, I think, are the 3 colors. And a black. I don't want a black one. I want the white one. I just think it pops. We get into California, it's all going to be like 65 and 55 speed limits, so we're going to be dogging. I got the thumbnail, but I already remember now. I think we're still in Nevada yet. We're by Reno, aren't we? I believe so. My family did the Easter thing yesterday, so it won't be the Easter dinner today for me. You know, family coming over because it worked out yesterday for all of us to do it. But so today's just a normal Sunday. Just your average Sunday. I record a couple videos this morning, and then I have my live stream on my other channel, and then this afternoon I have another live stream on the other trucking channel, and Twitch channel version of this, essentially. And yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful area up here. It's gotta be California. You know, look at the map. It's gonna bug me. This is that hill. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is that hill coming up to Truckee. We are in California. It's like right along the border. Literally, we just got into California. So there's a photo op here, but we're not gonna be hitting that. Not that far. It's a couple 100 miles. But this is a nice area up here. Ready, Eureka. Yeah, typically I go to Sacramento, and this is a garage I'd like to buy. You know what? It's not that far out of the way to go over here and get this garage. I like this one because it has the right across the street. You have your fix-it repair shop. There used to be a fuel stop here. Well, you get your fuel stop at your garage once you upgrade it. Yeah. They changed this around a little bit, from what I remember. Anyway, let's get back to driving here. But anyway, my point is, I'm not going to settle for the red one. I'm going to get the white one, or potentially get the white one. I might not even like it. That's why I want to go take one for a ride. If I don't like this one, I have an idea for another one. It's a full-size bike, which is fine because but it seems like overkill to get a full-size one. One like that, it's going to be tooling around town, running back and forth to work. And these little mini motos that get 60 miles or 135 miles a gallon. Well, I'm going to be slowing down anyway, so I'm just going to let it do its thing. And look, they changed some of this. You know, the routing of this. And that's fine. They've improved it. With elevation, I'm actually picking up speed. It should be slowing down. We better slow down then. I thought we'd be climbing, so we'd be going slower. Locking it at 56. Oh, it's gonna make me stop at this damn way station anyway. But yeah, I've searched high and low, all the different brands, the motorcycle companies, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and all the different ones. And certain ones are known for are prone to have issues. Did I miss the scale? I did. I was so focused on the GPS for this thing here, and I missed the. Damn it! No, that's me. I take the thing on that one. Take the blame. Yep, as I went by, I'm like, I missed the scale. I don't know what my brain was thinking this was the scale, but it's just a stupid inspection. Yeah, like I said, I've searched high and low, the different brands and stuff. There's one that I want, but even that one, I have never driven one. So, and there's nothing in the area. It's always about the color, you know. So there's a couple in the area, kind of. They aren't the right colors. They aren't the right. Many variables. Like I'm not the only one that wants that particular color. Apparently. Anyway, welcome to the channel. I've been dawdling on for the last 25 minutes. Welcome to the channel. Cheesehead Trucking because I'm from Wisconsin. It's the only reason. We're known to be cheeseheads. Packer fans. All that good stuff. Down in the description below the video, there is a list of items that I use to set up. If you're looking at the items, like, wow. And if you have any questions on any of it, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. I'd be happy to honestly answer it. None of this is paid subscriptions or paid sponsorships or any of this stuff. I will give you a straight up answer. I can honestly say that I'm happy with all of the things down below. I've researched, I've done things before I purchased. The only thing I was kind of leery on it was the T29 Logitech. All that stuff. Because I had seen some reviews on the fact that the brake pedal is stiff. That was the only one thing that people complained about. And they were tearing apart their brake pedal assembly down there. And they were removing a spring and like, I don't want to have to modify anything. I want to just use it, you know. I don't want to buy something new and tear it apart already. Well, I guess I'll be doing it with the motorcycle. But anyway, that's that point. To be honest, I don't have any issues with it. But I'm not racing, right? So I think a lot of that is, depends on what your use is, what your intentions are. For me, for driving ATS, I'm just playing this game. God, it's beautiful up here. If this is what it really looks like, man, I want to move up here. Anyway, I don't have any issues with the brake pedal being stiff. I don't want it to be too soft. Brake pedal should be stiffer than your gas pedal or your throttle. If it's the same, you got something wrong with your brakes, or you definitely got something wrong with your throttle. If your brakes are as soft as your throttle, as your brake or gas pedal, you got some issues with your brakes. Slippery when wet. We gotta gain some speed here. The old me would just hammer down. Let's see how fast we can get this thing going. And I believe back on multiplayer I would do that. Let's see if I can get it up over 100 miles an hour. My luck on this one, it'll give me a damn ticket coming down the hill. Well, Radar Joe will be sitting on the side of the highway, and Radar Roy. He'll be, slow down, trucker. Be like that on the movie Convoy when Lyle, the crooked cop, is baiting him, 3 guys, and racing each other up over the thing, acting like a trucker, not a police officer. Anyway, if you haven't seen the movie Convoy, you gotta watch it. I'm assuming if you're a trucker or into the trucking stuff, you probably have some. You know what I'm talking about. It's like in the right in the beginning of the damn show. It's right before he meets that chick in the XKE. Photog. Anyway, you got Pigpen. I don't know what the guy's name is. The duck. Don't get me wrong, I like California, but I don't understand the 60 or 55 speed limit for the trucks. Feels like I'm barely moving. Oh, we're getting down there actually, damn. I think that's my Sacramento exit for the dealership. Actually, it is. So I got to make the decision. Do I want to buy this garage? I think you're going to get more loads out of Sacramento than you will out of like Eureka or Redding. I don't think there's a garage up here. Yes, there is. Never used to be. Eureka doesn't have a garage. You gotta make that decision. I know the other decision. I guess my point on the whole thing was, what the hell, just drive. Made that harder than it needed to be. Get off and buy this garage real quick. Yeah, my point is, I'm not gonna settle for this truck. That's what it comes down to. I'm not gonna settle for this one. So I will be trading this thing in. I will be getting a different one. Do I just go smart and just get the one with the what you call it? One that I've had. Should I buy another one of the same? No. I want to buy. So I'm going to try to get. We've got a green light. Straight. Light's even on. This is that weird time of day where it doesn't know if it's light or dark. The game's going, where are you going? I thought I had my high beams on. Hopefully there's no traffic. But yeah, no traffic. The traffic offenses. Let's slide in here by this garage. First things first. Yes, by the garage. We're gonna skip this. You guys have seen this stuff before. But yeah, I'm not gonna settle for it. I'm gonna grab the other version. Obviously, it's a cheaper version, so I'll trade this one in. We get the other one. And these are just gonna be my personal vehicles. As far as my fleet goes, when I start hiring drivers and stuff, I'm gonna put them in day cabs. I can't afford to buy them all these kinds of trucks. Again, I went through all the work. It took me forever to get it customized the way I wanted it. But I'm going to have to sell it. My question is, do I do it off camera or do I do it on camera? I don't know. I still think that these things should have repair centers right in them. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna have to, I don't know why I'm worried about filling this thing up, but if you're gonna have to spend all the money on these garages and stuff, it should come with a repair center. I mean, it's right across the street. Is that a dealership too? Oh man, if that's where'd my truck go? Or load go? I lost my load. It never used to be like that. I think it's because I went to that cinematic screen. Oh well, so I lost the load. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna get this thing built up because I think this is a KW dealer. No, it's Mac. Mac dealer discovered. Where's my load? Doesn't have it. Anything in here? What if I just click on something? Anything. Sacramento to here. Holy hell. Like I said, you can get some decent loads out of Sacramento. Well, that kind of sucked. Well, I was almost Oakland. I almost made delivery. Let's see if we can find a dealer. I know where there is one. Let's go to, we're going to finish out this with swapping out the vehicles then. Services, truck dealers, Kenworth. Where's the one I found? Right up here, huh? That was in Nevada. While on a job. Well, where the hell's my damn delivery? Well, then it says I got a trailer somewhere. guess we're gonna go finish it. If I can figure out where the hell my trailer went to. Go down here, turn around. Luckily, there's no traffic. Did you guys see a trailer? I didn't see a trailer. When did we get ice cream? It's like you can't tell when the beams are on or off. Where's my load? It was right here on the road. Like the road didn't change. Where's my load? I have to end this. What a mess. Lost out on 40 grand. Plus, I get a penalty for ending the load. What would it be under? Where does it show my current job? And it should be a little, it'd be nice if it was a little flashing icon. But it's not. It's like, hey, your truck's right here. It's somewhere in here to do this, by the way. Won't let me finish the delivery. It's got to be something here. It might be in. I'm not familiar with all this. I do apologize for being obtuse about the whole situation. It's like F something, right? No, it's not F. We're in a too high of a number. I thought it was 7. F6. No. 5. 5 doesn't do anything. It just does GPS stuff. 8. Hmm. 1. I'm just gonna keep going so I figure it out. 2 is camera, 3 is that thing. 4 is that. F9. Somewhere in my load. I don't see it anywhere. It was on the highway, or on the road. That's a camera. I don't have a load attached to the back of this thing, it would have tipped over when I did the UE. I don't know. I know you all are screaming into my thing right now. Right? It used to be like F7. Topeka. It's gonna take me to Kansas? No. What? Not to mention 46,000. Gotta be something in here. I just want to see what it'll do if I go over here. View current job. I can abandon it. Or I can resume delivery. Will that give me my thing back? You see a driller down there? Guess I'll have to abandon the load. However I got there. Went under Just gonna take a quickie. This is a short little 100-mile trip here. Some tires. It's gonna cost me 12 grand. But at least I don't understand. I don't understand. Well, now I'm gonna go get the truck. Screw the load. I got the thing's gone now. We're going to the truck services. Not used trucks. No. Truck dealer. Inworth. I'm in the new truck or used trucks. Services, truck dealerships. Kenworth. Visit dealer. Oi, oi, oi. What a friggin' mess. So the one I want is the silver one. This one. Sorry about all this. I really am. That's good. Engine, we want the big one if we can get one. 600 horsepower. 18 speed. Paint job. We're going custom paint. We're going to Hex. That ain't right. That is calf shit yellow is what that is. How is that even the right color? Custom color. Try that. There we go. How the hell I ended up with that other color? All right. Accessories. Skip that. That is a hood. I get a standard. I don't know what the hell. Door handles. Not many options. Not many options. What's this? Beacon. Side deflectors. Leave the window on there. Leave the Kenworth on there. Side skirts. Painted. That one. Headlights, LED. Grill. Black. Bumper. Yeah, leave that one on there. Tire. There's my Goodyear. Black. A little icon here. Got all this stuff done. What about the mirrors? Air filter? Front mirrors. We're going for the back wheels here. Headache rack. How do you get rid of it? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's see, what's this? Rear fenders. Let's leave that. Tires. Where's my Goodyears? Here they are. Painted yellow. This is taking way longer than it should have. Sorry about all this. By the way, we want black for the inside. that one. And we got the inside, which would be the hub cover. Our paint. And here. I'm gonna leave that for now because eventually I want to do black, but right now this is fine. I think that's it. Oh, the interior we got to go to. And then accessories. It's not giving me. I don't like this. What are we doing here? Why do I want to give you my steering wheel? Accessories. Interior accessories. Steering wheel. I want that one. That's fine. What do I want to put in them though? Cup holder sets. That's fine. I bought some like road flares or something, triangles last time. Seats, I'm just gonna go black. This has got to go. I think that's everything. I need a mirror. I need a hanging items, 8-ball. Console items. Is there a hula girl on there? Hell yeah. Doesn't make sense. Well, we got the hula girl and the pirate. Arr! Yeah, skip the hula girl. Just the cap, I think we'll probably go with. Or nothing. Yeah, screw it. I want the hula girl. All right. Confirm. It looks the same as the other one, but hopefully the gauges are better. Will you pay trade-in value? Yeah, I'm going to trade it in. No, we don't get rid of it. We drive it. Yeah, again, sorry about all this, guys and gals. I'm particular, and I'm hoping if this isn't the right one, I'm just gonna get all the same the other truck. I probably won't even buy a truck. Because like I said, if I can't get the one with the right gauging in it, I won't be happy. So what do you think of the color scheme? I like the black and yellow. So this is the new Bumblebee. All right, here's the deciding factor. Same freaking gauges. I swear the one I took had that. All right, well. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. So, instead of dwindling on about whatever, I'm going to end the stream, end the video. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. If you have any questions, I know I have some, feel free to ask. And I'll get back to them. Bye, everybody.